So one final bit to note here is this. This is the diagram that's in your textbook, but there is something that is misleading in this diagram here. Now, if you look at the continental crust on the bottom right-hand side of the diagram, where the words Eurasian plate is, okay, that is not the Indian plate subducting. That is not the Indian plate subducting. So if you compare this with the diagram you have in your textbook, if I'm not wrong, it should be page 14 or page 4. I don't have the textbook with me, but it's either page 14 or page 4. You will see that there's an additional labeling on that corner there. It actually says this is the ancient oceanic crust. So please bear in mind that the oceanic crust is the only thing that can subduct. This diagram is therefore not exactly a good diagram. It is not clear. So what I want you to do is to go and hunt this diagram down in your textbook and strike the diagram off. Write in your textbook, refer to diagram in handout. Okay, so there are many ways that you can choose to represent oceanic convergence, continental convergence, but you must never ever show subduction. The moment you draw subduction occurring in your diagram, the entire diagram is void and you will get 0. Okay, so this is very important. Please go and hunt this diagram down in your textbook and strike it off. Right, where exactly do you find the Himalayan mountain range? This is where you actually find Mount Everest. Okay, Mount Everest, which everybody knows is the tallest peak on Earth. It is between India and China. Therefore, the Indian plate is pushing against the Eurasian plate, which makes up the rest of Europe and China. Okay, so when you have these pushing against one another, the resultant landform on the land itself that is bulging up is the Himalayan mountain range. So this is your example. Okay, actually it borders 6 countries. It borders 6 countries, but the most common 2 countries that we talk about when we mention the Himalayan mountains is the two largest one in play here, so India and China. So with that, we've come to the end of convergent continental plate boundaries. Now, reminder that you've drawn this once with me, so today as your work as you leave for the rest of the weekend or for the weekend here, please draw this diagram once more. Or if you have time in class, please practice drawing the set of diagram once again on blank piece of paper, fully annotated diagrams, okay, because there's no point doing something halfway. So do the full deal, give us the fully annotated diagrams, and we will move on to divergent diagrams next week. Okay, now gentle reminder, your weighted assignment is in week 6. Weighted assignment is in week 6, and with this final diagram here, convergent continental plates, we have covered what we will test in Gateway 1 of living with tectonic hazards. So we'll only test one of the 3 diagrams. Okay, we'll test one of the 3 diagrams. Which one, I will not tell you. I will not tell you. So go and learn your 3 diagrams. Make sure you know how to sketch them. Make sure your annotations are full, and you will eventually realize that this is not as tough as it seems. Okay, have a good day ahead.